$5. Oval brush number 3, that's $40. We also have the linear brush, that's $40, and the circle brush, which is $35. This is a huge collection. Nobody else has it. It was done just for us here at HSN. It's free shipping and handling. That's on 5 interest-free credit card payments of $29. Matthew Waitzman is joining us. He's the creator of Artis brushes. And I love how you bring to us the very best tools that money can buy. Sold in Nordstrom's, Dillard's, Neiman's, Saks, Harrods, Bergdorf's. The best of the best carry Artis brushes, but not this collection.
That's true. That's true. And this is such a wonderful collection in terms of being able to do face and eyes and lips. And so I love this combination. And so do a lot of people. This is really a best-selling set here.
Isn't it true that number 6 is sold out?
It is. In fact, on the artisbrush.com, the number 6 is completely sold out.
Yeah, on hsn.com, it's completely sold out. So let's show how this works and why this is so different, because there is a big point of difference between the brushes, and we'll go ahead and show you how that works here. Again, face, eyes, lips, cheek, it's the entire collection. And I just want to show you how important brushes really are. They make or break your look, and there's a reason why your brushes worldwide are the best brushes. So we're going to show you here. Starting off, which brush number are you using? Oh.
Well, I'm going to actually show you about powders, because a lot of times people think brushes don't make any difference at all. The truth is they make a huge difference in the application. And I want to try to prove it to you here. The #1 selling type of foundation in the world is a powder foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it still is the #1 by units. And so I'm going to use a powder foundation on some art paper here. And I'm going to use the 2 kind of brushes that normally you would get recommended to you if you went into a makeup store. A paddle brush, and then sometimes they call this a dual fiber. So we're going to test those out and see how well they actually apply the powder foundation, and then I'll show you how Artis does. Okay. So first I'll start with the paddle one, and we'll pick up our foundation here, and I'm going to show you that's how that goes on the paper here.
Gosh, you don't even see it.
Not bad, but you know, that's what that one is about. And now dual fiber, which a lot of people think gives that airbrush feeling, but we'll see how well it actually works. This I can go 2 directions on because of the type of brush it is. You can see it's a bit like a little broom action here.
Yeah,
it
you're actually pushing the product. It's almost like away from.
It does. And now let me show you what it's like to actually use an Artis brush. Same foundation. Knock off any excess.
Watch this. Look. Ladies, if you've ever tried Artis brushes, you know this difference. I am telling you, it is the make or break. As soon as you try them once, you're gonna say, Matthew, where have you been my entire life? These foundation brushes, you're spending maybe $40, $50 for each one of these. He just used the number 6, which is sold out everywhere. Look at the difference. And that's one of the 5 brushes that you're going to receive here today. So there it is, the oval number 6 brush. So this one you can do contouring, foundation.
Highlighting. You can even, if you put a color over your whole lid, you can use that brush to do it really, really quickly. The amazing thing about this demo also is that you can see from these 2 conventional brushes that it actually exaggerates the texture. You can see the little bumps in the paper here, and you can't see them here.
Why is that?
It's because of the nature of the fibers. I created a fiber just for these brushes, and in fact, it's actually trademarked. It's called Cosmofiber, and it performs in a completely different way than animal hair performs.
Really?
And that's part of why you get one result with a conventional brush and quite another result with an Artis brush.
Okay, there's 400 of you ordering it now, so that leaves us about 500 left. That's it. It's exclusive to us here at HSN. We've never offered 5 pieces for $145. That large oval is basically $50. So I just want you to think about that. You're getting every other brush here that you're seeing included for $29. If you've ever tried Artis brushes and you're saying, my gosh, I know how expensive they are in the fine department stores. I know the difference it makes, just one brush can make in your entire look. This is well worth its weight. And once you buy them, you own them. I mean, these brushes you'll have forever. But when you're looking at the foundation brushes that are out there, or the blush brushes, or the contour brushes, and you've spent a lot of money, you're moving product. It's showing the texture, the lump and bumpies you may have on your skin, the unevenness, the enlarged pores. This almost fills it in. You have to experience them. You really just have to try them. If you're a lover of the Artis brushes, you know what an insane value this is. So thank you so much, Matthew.
Thank you. Yeah, you know, a lot of times people will look at this and they'll say, well, that's with a powder foundation, and I don't use a powder foundation. So I want to show you the difference in when you use a liquid foundation, and the same kind of demonstration where we use different applicators to kind of show the difference.
Okay.
So I'm going to use a liquid foundation here that actually has a very high concentration of pigment in there so that we can really, really see the results. Okay. I'm going to put the same little dot on all these 3 circles.
Okay.
And what I'll try to do is I'll try to see if I can completely fill up that circle as evenly as possible.
Okay.
So again, I'm going to use the foundation brush that most people are recommended, which is the paddle one. And I'm going to show you how well that works.
Look how it's grabbing. You know, that's what I don't like. It's grabbing and then it's starting to settle. And I mean, you're really trying to fill that out. You can't.
I am. And at a certain point, it won't do it anymore.
Right.
This is another really popular thing. People want luxury sponges.
Yes.
You know, the nature of a sponge is that it soaks
absorbs.
up. It does. It does.
Absorbs.
So I'll show you actually, this is how they recommend it be used, that it be bounced. And so you can see that it creates kind of an interesting pattern, but not sure that that's exactly what you might want to be going after. And now again, we'll use the oval 6. And I'll show you what difference
do you see
this makes.
Look at that. Look at the difference. You're spending a lot of money on foundations, concealers, you're moving around product, and see how it's grabbing on the skin, actually enhancing lines and wrinkles. You're trying to sponge it all in, you're not getting the even coverage that you're looking for. In fact, it's showing the texture of the skin worse.
And most ends up in the sponge.
And of course, a lot of the product ends up in the sponge. Look at the difference. How it evened everything out. You're not seeing the texture that's on this almost like chalky board finish. It's a very textured piece of paper. That's the difference that Artis brushes make. That's why I asked Matthew to put this collection together for Host Pick. It makes the biggest difference. I use less makeup.
It's true.
I'm not having to go ahead and apply touch-ups like I used to, because these brushes apply the product where it's supposed to go, where I want it to go. It's not accentuating lines and wrinkles. I notice my product never settles.
Right. It's because there are thousands and thousands of fibers just in, like for instance, in this oval 6 brush, in this brush alone, there are 70, 80,000 fibers. Jeez. And every one of those fibers actually ends in a small tapered tip that's 3 microns. You can't even see it with the naked eye.
Really?
Yeah. And the physics of what happens with the particles of foundation or eyeshadow or any other product you're using is that it finds a perfect spot for it to land, and it doesn't pile on top of each other. It finds its place and stays there.
See? That's why these brushes are so remarkable. That's why every time Matthew's with us, they always sell out. This number 6 that we're talking about is gone everywhere. Everywhere. This was made and put inside of our kit tonight. If you're even considering it, that oval 6, it's about a $50 brush, is gone everywhere on your website. If you go to the department stores, they can't make this brush fast enough. It is inside of your kit. In fact, we'll show you all 5 of these again before it does sell out. We've got about a minute or sell out on this again. I want to show how this works with the powders real quick. But there you can see, I'll go through all the brushes. You're receiving right there, that oval, that large one, is oval 6. That's almost $50. Oval 4, $40. So 2 brushes, basically you're at $100. Oval 3 is 40. The linear 1 is 40. Circular is 35. So you get content, you can do so much, your entire face with this collection here today. And again, I asked for these to be in my show this evening because even if you're not even a makeup junkie, you don't even wear foundation. You're like, Amy, I do powder and go. You can look flawless. You can look years younger. Have your makeup work for you instead of against you by settling in lines and wrinkles, especially underneath my eye area. Ooh, you just have to try it. You're gonna look years younger just by changing your brushes.
It's so true.
And we'll show you
feathers
here.
our product. So I'll show you again what happens when you use different brushes with the very same product on the very same surface.
Right.
So there's with a paddle brush, a very popular one when it comes to foundation. Here's that dual fiber again, picking up plenty of product, and now scattering it here.
But I can see the product going in and out.
Well, because it's like because conventional brushes are like tiny brooms. They scatter product. That's why you see some people, when they put on blush, they just scatter it all around.
Yes.
It's not really laying it down and blending it.
No.
It's actually scattering it.
Watch. This is so amazing. And this is what, and I'm standing right here. And I'll tell you, this is what sold me about, what, 8 months ago when you came to HSN? Look at this. Look at the textures. You're seeing the textures. That texture on the paper could be lines and wrinkles on your face, could be enlarged pores, could be scars, marks, whatever it is. It's not even covering, it's moving the product, number one. Number two, it's showing the texture and the unevenness in your skin. This product, notice how, again, immediately it covers every imperfection. It lays down the product so evenly, so smooth. This will never lay in your lines and wrinkles. You get the most flawless coverage using less makeup.
It's true. It's true. You know.
Oh, it's on its, okay, we're gonna be stamping this sold out. If you're ordering it, good for you, you've got it. Otherwise, it's basically gone, never to be repeated again. You're receiving all 5 of the brushes. If it's a gift for someone, it comes beautifully boxed. I do wanna point out that they've got the extended holiday return policy. At the end of January 2017, they can return this. Well, I call it one wipe wonder, you're done. As soon as you try it, you're hooked on it. Thank you again for all of your orders, Matthew. Thank you so much for being here.